Well, actually, I will go back to 2017. I was exposing with my little booth in smart industries in Paris, and I was surprised to have, a delegation coming from Modon. And I was happy, and they asked me about, the industry, the technology, the evolving. They had some of their colleagues coming from SIDF, and we just joined, and we had a tour in the exhibition. We launched already our strategy, and in 2019, for another event in the region, David Fernandez, who is my partner, he was shareholder of Meta2i. I asked him, I said, I know Saudi Arabia and the region. Please go and discover and make your own opinion. So David, when he came back, he was angry. He told me, Faisal, I think we don't have any chance there. I said, why are you saying that, David? He said, listen, they have already 5G. They have already get advanced in so many, dominant sectors and technologies. So I don't know how we can compete with this, especially when you have the infrastructure. So I told him, yes, but still in the industrial and the industry sector, there is a lot of work to do. And I can tell you, from between 2017, 2019, and now, the quick evolution that we are seeing in Saudi Arabia is just tremendous and crazy. I have my guys coming from France, starting to work to Eyotic. They already, tired, about the rhythm and the acceleration that's happening in Saudi Arabia. So I think from this side, we have a regulator that is ready. We have, C4I AR Center, the Center of Industry Fourth Revolution, Tanafusiya, Future Factory program, the universities, we have Modon, the Industrial Center. All these stakeholders are pushing and supporting. The only two, problem or obstacles that we have right now, it's not related to technology. As we said, we have the infrastructure, we have the capital, human resource that, seeking for technology, and they want, to develop in technologies. But I think, the business owner, the factory owners, and also the worker inside these factories, they still to have more awareness program to understand. I can understand that an owner of a business, he will, have put in between his eyes, the cost, the expenses, etc. And we, companies like us, come to him. We represent the whole cost, and it's difficult to convince him about the return of the investment. But in our case, we have a tremendous amount of data and use cases, for the last 4 decades, and we explain to them in a very similar situation how they can overlap their, lose of productivity, so lose of profits. So, and also the operator. There is a huge amount of work to do in terms of change management. The operator themselves, the engineers inside these, factories, as Mr. Joshua just said, they need to understand that this technology is here to help you doing your job, not to replace you. This technology is here to help the decision maker to take the right decision.